Hey everyone, it's Spoony Bard here. I'm showing off some of my recent comic book pickups. I found these books at the dollar store for a total of less than $14 Canadian. Let's take a look. First up, I have a book from a publisher called Lion Forge, and the title of the book is Summit. This is Volume 3, Truth or Consequences. It collects issues 10 through 14. Now, this was part of an attempt at a new shared comic book universe called Catalyst Prime. As far as I know, it only lasted a couple of years. The whole idea is, if you're familiar with Marvel's sort of new universe, there's basically like a white event, something that happens to the planet Earth, and a bunch of people get superpowers. I actually have more of these. I came across a couple before, which I've documented in a past video. And honestly, I was starting to read the first volume that contained the one shot, the event that kind of kicks everything off. And then I stumbled across this and the next book. That book is a title called Superb. Now, this is volume 3, The Youth Are Getting Restless. Collects issues number 10 through 14. Much like Summit, I know very little about this title or the characters. Flipping through the book, I have been able to gather that out of the two characters, the boy has Down syndrome, which I find kind of interesting. I've never known anybody touched by Down syndrome, so I can't tell you, how accurate the representation is or whatever. But they go all Weapon X on him. They're putting him in like a virtual reality simulator and like pushing his body to its limit. So, like with Summit, I think I'm going to wait and see if I can't maybe find some more of these Catalyst Prime books before I really start diving in. I do have the volume that contains the one shot that kicks off the universe. So I feel like that's important. It would be cool to get the first couple volumes of these series, especially this one, because, like I said, I think it's an interesting premise. And for the grand finale, I have a giant, The Art of Diablo. It's a giant art book. I mean, this thing is massive. You can see I'll compare it to a normal size, like trade paperback. Um, this was $5, believe it or not, and it has a $45 cover price. I mean, there's really not much more to say. It's if you're a fan of the series or just cool artwork at all, $5 for this is an absolute steal. Now, that's basically it for this video. Um, I will let it run just so if you're interested, you can check out the art. My store, the one that I primarily visit, had about 4 more copies, so 5, like the one I got plus 4. They all came shrink wrapped. I would definitely move on these because I can see people buying these up and then reselling them. Anyways, I wish you guys well, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.